Hi everyone and welcome to this video. It's me Cinder here and I sound so depressed, but I'm sorry. This is just me being tired and I just woken up and I just taken a shower. So just don't question it. Well, y'all, I wish I really made this video a long time ago, cause I've known about this for I've known about this since late August, which is we got the news in early September, and I feel like it was kind of a little bit of build up to it in September. Oh, I mean, I mean in August. So, y'all, I've been searching up looking for what Coppa really is, and I just found out some information that is going to make this a lot clearer and a lot more understandable, and I hope this really takes you all out of panic mode, because you have to stop panicking. You guys don't run around like hellish chickens. Go do something. Go calm down before you do something. You don't have to quit quit if you want, but you shouldn't. You shouldn't quit. And I wanna tell you why. Coppa isn't the real danger. Plus, Coppa is the US law. It's not YouTube's new rule, which many people seem to have mistaken, and I'm kind of getting annoyed with hearing about now. Because Coppa is the US law, it's not YouTube's new law. Now that's out of the way, let's just talk about that the FTC is the ones that are responsible for the law in the US that's called Coppa, and it's in the US. And because Google and YouTube is made in the US, Coppa have all the need to affect it. And I'm sorry. I mean, it's not my fault. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. And the FTC have really reasonable reasons to do what they're doing. And you want to know what that is? Well, because they don't like that children get their information onto the internet. And children, they think of as children under the age of 13. And since YouTube is turning less, is why YouTube have gotten the way around it for so long. But hear me out. This is supposedly animators are safe, but I don't want to take that risk yet, because as long as you animate characters that are child attractive, you will still get fined up to $42,000, and it's up to. It's not. You might get your fine might be less. Your fine might be even less, or it might be 42,000. Like YouTube, I'm not sure if this is exactly true, but after what I've heard, YouTube was sued $1.3 million. Do you know how much they paid according to the internet? About $32,000. Well, how about that? Isn't that a bit like an elephant in a room? If our videos do get fined, we have to pay $42,000 for about every video we get fined for. If there's 40 or less, it's more or less, but it's still the max thing you can be fined for is 42,000. So I'm just gonna do all the math in 42,000, and thinking about that, YouTube paid less than what an average person would is It's just disgusting. It's really disgusting because it kind of seems like YouTube is trying to make their community pay the price for them, which is certainly not the case, because this is just YouTube's fault. You guys don't seem to see that. The FTC was a rule for a long time. You know that YouTube look for advertisers in child content. Because YouTube say to advertisers like, for example, Netflix, Hasbro, or anything like that, they say like, oh yeah, most of our community is actually children, and this is a lot of YouTubers which have child-directed content, and what the hell, it's just YouTube's fault. It's YouTube's darn fault. I don't want to hear one more word about, oh, but it's just the FTC's fault. No, it's the US law, for the hell of it. It's been that since the 1900s. Please stop misunderstanding the situation. Please understand that if you leave YouTube, YouTube and the FTC win. And YouTube will go down this trash hole that is the trash hole of YouTube. At this point, YouTube is what seems like doomed. It isn't. You guys, there's hope. And like, for being safe, mark your videos at children's content. Do it. Just do it. I know that it's kind of offensive, but just do it. You have another way to get a comment section. Use Discord. Place a Discord under each in your description, because that's one thing I don't think they will take away from any videos, as they're currently needing a description for like every video you post. And yep. So just freaking get Discord. Get Discord. Show that you're older than 13. Show that you can place Discord in your description. That is your new comment section. Yes, you will get money, but really, if like YouTube isn't going to be a good job. Plus, in the long run, and we all knew that. You can start doing merch lines. You can start getting a Patreon, and there's so many other ways to gain money throughout YouTube, which also would need parents' permission to be like able to get Patreon and everything like that. There's still hope, guys. Don't panic. There's so many ways this could work out. Like, there's so many ways. Plus, we aren't even done with the thing. The FTC is taking feedback until the 9th of December, and that's kind of, it's closed up, but we still have hope. And there's this petition, I will even link it down below, that you could sign to try to save YouTube and all that stuff. So, is this sweet? Is this sweet? There's actually hope. How wouldn't think that? Like what? But now I'm gonna start going over the other part of the story. Now, YouTube's new black and white system is what that really, really offends me. And you want to know why? Because it's kind of giving me a little bit of thought that this might be kind of racist in one way. It's least against pop culture, and if you guys know me, I'm not on the black and white side. I like the idea of many shades of gray or many shades of color rather than just black and white. Because it reminds me just of, like, if you see how black and white it is, it's literally, are your content for kids or is it for 18 plus? And I'm just like, YouTube, seriously, couldn't you get a better way to do this? Like, this is just like, seriously, just don't do this. Don't. And still, this is the problem. People doesn't seem to understand the problem. People doesn't seem to see the problem. People doesn't seem to freaking understand the problem, and that is the black and white system. This would have been it might have been a talk for a week, and then it would have been over because people would just get less money. That's the only thing that could have been wrong if they done it the right way. Because, hear me out. It's not, and I say it again, it's not the creators' responsibility to take care of other people's children. That's just not our responsibility. And it will never be. It will freaking never be. Well, until you people might get children of their own, but I don't know. It still would have been less a problem. It wouldn't have been a problem. Darn it. YouTube, if you had just done it in this simple way and would have put a little bit of simple coding into your system, this would have been so much easier. Make a freaking family setting system like any social media has. Like at least most of them. Well, Tinder, what? You say? Setting system. Yes, they're annoying as hell, but it would have at least saved us or as content creators. People under the age of 13 would have had to get their parents' permission to do things on YouTube. That's what's funny is that the FTC isn't against personalized ads. It's just that they want parents' consent before there's any personalized ads in the experience of children. And by that I mean, it would have been so freaking easy for YouTube to go around this. Look here. I made a simple little art piece of what the setting system might have looked like. I've not put any code into this. And it's sloppy, I know, but I just made this fast and quick just to show you guys how this might have looked if it would have been on YouTube. And it would have been such a better solution. Let's look at the things you could switch on and off. Can your kids have personalized ads? It says. Yes or no. It will also be a little thing there on why YouTube asks you for it. And maybe your parents want to support YouTubers and certainly just, yeah, my kid can see personalized ads. And then or no, of course, some parents are more on that thing than others, I guess. But, I mean, can my kids have comment section or not? Yes or no? Can my kids get notifications? Yes or no? Can your kids have a search function? Yes or no? Can your kids have recommended videos? Yes or no? And it would, could your kid subscribe, dislike, or like? And it would have been, yes or no, or just go into the advanced settings I've put on there, as you see in the design. And also, before you enter in this thing, you must make your own little code, a parents-only code that would only be accessible for parents and would probably be like pin code just for parents. YouTube would either give it through email to the parents, or the parents would be able to make the code themselves, which would have solved so many problems because it wouldn't have been child accessible and children just wouldn't have been able to like alter this system. And of course the parents could even do it, like go through the settings with their children, and it would have been such a better place to be. Like, people, I feel like you guys have just been panicking, you haven't looking for solutions, rather you have looked for problems, and I'm all about like making solutions rather than problems. And YouTube, if you see this video, maybe take my idea and put it into your darn platform, because it could save you. It could save you so much. Like, hell, it would have been so easy to code in. And I'm saying this as I actually do have a lot of information gathered around the topic now. So how sweet. I'm gonna link all my sources in the comment section below. And bye bye, and see you all next time.